Welcome guys to a new video. Thank you very much for joining me. Today we're going to be looking at an absolute banger of an Air Max 90. The Nike Air Max 90. Woo! I flipped it the wrong way. Side B, mixtapes. The Nike Air Max 90 mixtape came out 6 years ago. This is a very, very old Air Max 90 now. And I picked them up for 160 quid at Crep City. Something that is deeply rooted into my lifestyle is mixtapes. I used to DJ, if you didn't know. So guys, if you love an Air Max 90 like I do, make sure you like, subscribe, turn notifications to make sure you don't miss any more of my videos. Thank you all so much for your constant support. Without further ado, let's get straight into these absolute bangers. Starting with the box, you get a black Nike box, which also pulls out. You get the extras inside and you get some lovely pink laces. And the official description is Air Max 90 Premium Black Sun Blush Thunder Grey. This box looks messed up because it is a very old box. It's 6 years old. There's quite a lot of dust on it. Starting with the tongue, you get that beautiful Nike swoosh underneath the Nike text, and you get the side B text as well, representing a side B of a cassette tape. You get some soft cotton laces, and underneath the tongue you do get some more really cool text. You also get 33 RPM, which represents the speed that a vinyl would normally play at. I think you could get 45 RPM as well. I can't quite remember, but I'm sure that represents vinyls. You got an engineered mesh on the toe box, which isn't as good as a normal OG mesh, but it's not too bad. Then you get an ostrich leather swoosh, which is really, really cool. Something I don't think I've got on any of my Air Max 90s. The Untold Truth stitching on the heel plate is really, really nice. Another lovely detail. That's a nod to old 90s hip hop. The overlays and uppers is a nubuck and suede. If you rub your finger over this, you can see that it changes slightly. Leaves loads of patterns. That's when you can tell you got a lovely quality nubuck or suede. Absolutely lovely. That is the nicest feeling you can get on an Air Max 90 in my opinion. You got that pink hair unit underneath that shark fin, and it stands out really nicely and pops lovely. And also you get a really cool track list on the outsole as well. Really cool detail. Also, this is kind of similar to the Air Max 90 size collab that came out recently, but this is the OGs, but that's where that collab came from. Boom, that heel plate is absolutely fantastic. Look at that pop of pink on there. Really, really nice. Overall, these Air Max 90s for materials, absolutely fire, man. I highly recommend getting these if you can get hold of them. This was really hard to find. I got them for cheap. I got them for 160 at Crep City recently. Inside the box, you do get some laces that pay homage to cassette tapes. The actual tape that ran through. Look at those details on them laces. That's really cool. And you can't forget that awesome moon landing shout on the medial side of the Air Max 90. What a beautiful touch to these Air Max 90s. They're overall, man, they're just cool. They're super cool. They're dope. There's something that I think any Air Max 90 collector would absolutely love to have. 10 out of 10 for materials. So guys, we've been through the materials, but now it's time to get down to the sizing, the comfort, and give these bad boys a rating. Getting down to the comfort, guys, these are a really comfortable Air Max 90s, slightly stiffer than a durable Air Max 90 nowadays, but the space inside the shoe gives you that beautiful wiggle room in the toe box. They're not too tight around the upper, and you can slip your feet into these. The comfort on these are really good. A cork insole doesn't always give off the best comfort, but it don't feel too bad. I would say for comfort wise, wearing all day, you could wear them all day. They're that comfortable, but are they comfortable enough to be in a 10? I don't think so. I'm going to rate them like a 9 out of 10 for comfort. The only thing I would say, because they're slightly more premium materials, sometimes with a premium Air Max 90, it's slightly harder, and that's how these sort of come across. Even though these were used and have been worn, they do feel a little bit stiffer than your average Air Max 90. These could be a little bit stiffer because they haven't been worn for a while, but nevertheless, a beautiful Air Max 90 when it comes to comfort. Just not the best ever, like an infrared. When it comes down to sizing, guys, if you are looking to pick an OG pair of Air Max 90s up, normally the sizing was really good on them, and generally you can go true to size. I would suggest going true to size for these, whether you got wide feet or narrow feet. You can loose lace them and they feel lovely straight away. Of course, guys, it's time to get down to the rating. I'm not going to go over the top with the rating and trying to hype them up and stuff like that. I'm not trying to sell these Air Max 90s. I just try to hype Air Max 90s up so you guys can grasp how I feel about them, if that makes sense. I'm not a Nike salesman. I just like to show my passion and love for the Air Max 90 that I have in my hand. Jordans, whatever. These are cool. They're nostalgic. They feel really nice on feet. The materials they've used are premium. That ostrich swoosh, woo! Absolute fire, mate. I absolutely love the fact that it says side B on the tongue, and I am looking for the side A's. If you know someone who's got a UK 7 for a decent price, let me know. I will buy them. Absolutely stunning Air Max 90. I love the colour blocking. I love the fact that it's got a moon landing shout on the upper as well. I like the way that the label sits on the side and not on the tongue. I love the way that this tongue's got like a premium leather on it. The leather still smells like leather after 6 years. That's absolutely crazy. Cork insole, another premium material. Guys, Air Max 90s used to get such good treatment, and I think that's why a lot of OGs get so mad now when they come out with something with ripstop on it, because it's just a cheap material that's easy to put on. The Untold Truth stitching, which is really, really nice detail, and something I haven't got on an Air Max 90 yet. Something that I really, really like. Untold Truth isn't actually like a band or a group or anything like that. It's just a like nod to the OG sound of music, a mixtape sound. That crackling you can hear when you first hear a tape play, or like on a vinyl. It's like a weird sound. I can't quite describe it, but you know, sometimes the needle moves, it goes stuff like that. That's how cool these are, man. They're just an absolute celebration of OG music. Something that I grew up with, something that I absolutely love, and something that I will never forget because it's one of the greatest times of my life. So for my final rating for these Air Max 90s, they are a banging Air Max 90, and they are nothing less than a 10 out of 10. They pay homage to OG music that I grew up with, so I was always going to love them. They're kind of like my vinyl Air Max 90s I got recently. If you haven't seen that review, make sure you go check that out as well. An absolute banger, guys. 10 out of 10 from me. Let me know what you think down below in the comments of these bad boys. Woo! Absolutely stunning. So guys, if you can hear all that racket outside my house, yes, someone's being really noisy on a Sunday. I don't know why. Everyone loves to seem to do noisy stuff on a Sunday. Cut the grass, trim the edges, do some building. But these Air Max 90s are absolutely fire, but that noise is annoying me so much that I can't concentrate on the end of the video. I can't give a good one-liner to end the video on. All I can say is these Air Max 90s are absolutely fire. The ostrich swoosh, the details, the pink hits, even down to just the details on the tongue. I absolutely love them. And that's the end of the video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. People don't know about things like this anymore, man. Cassettes, tapes, fuzzy TVs, teletext. It's weird because it was a struggle back in the day, but you appreciate what you got now because of that. It makes me appreciate my life, what I had back in the day, so much more. This reminds me of those times. DJ hit rewind.